believe we are live. Please give me a moment and I'll make sure everything is working fine and we shall get started. It is working fine and everything seems to be in order. Hello and a very warm welcome to today's YouTube live stream. In fact, it's not YouTube, it is also on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn as well. It's just a habit of mine to keep saying YouTube always. Very warm welcome to you guys, anyone who is watching this live or watching this as a recording. I'm sorry I had to remove the time a bit forward, so at very short notice I had some appointments which I couldn't move, and it was clashing with the 3 o'clock. So it's not 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday afternoon today. It is 1:30. But anyhow, today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a YouTube campaign for a dental clinic. So if you are new here, you're watching this live, the format is I'll go through today's topic or subject, and towards the end, if you have any questions, then please feel free to put them on the description box around the video, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. I should get all the comments from LinkedIn, Facebook as well. Sometimes they don't come through in time, so apologies if I don't answer your question. Hi Danish, I'm good and I hope you are well as well. I can see your message coming through loud and clear. Okay. Now let me bring up my screen. And okay, that seems to be fine. Okay, so when you're in your account, you go to campaigns, click the plus button, and new campaign. Depends on what your objective is for the campaign. For dental clinics, it is lead generation, but if you're selling online, you can have sales, website traffic, for brand awareness, app promotions, local store if you've got. So these are all the various goals which you are just giving an indication to the algorithm or to Google bots what you're looking for. So you go for leads. You must have all your conversions set up in your account and it will pull through. And if you don't want any of the conversions coming from here for this campaign, then you can remove it. I'm going to keep all of them here. So let's say purchase. This is my test account. I'm going to remove this from here. If you don't see any conversions over here, then you will need to add them. I'm not going to go through the conversion tracking setup in this video today. I'm just making sure everything is visible properly. Oh yeah, now it's a bit better. Okay, then you select the campaign type. Ours is search, but then you also have today is YouTube video, so I'm going to go with video, but you have got all these other options available for the campaign type. We go YouTube, and then we have the conversions goal. I can either restore it and bring this over here. So I've got all my conversions back in here. Well, why has it gone back? All right. Okay, now I'll need to keep making sure that you guys can see these properly on the screen. Okay. So we've got our campaign type. Then the next thing is campaign name. So you put in the name, however your naming convention is for your campaigns. For video ads, I would highly recommend that you start with maximize conversions and not with target CPA. What you want to do is you start off with max conversions. Once you had about 40, 50 conversions in the campaign, then switch over to target CPA, and you will also know by that time what your average target cost per acquisition or cost per lead is. I would not recommend starting with that. Okay. Daily daily budget, whatever it is. This is a test one. I'm just going to keep it as one. You can use a shared library if you want. We don't use shared budgets in our agency as such. Start and end date. If it's for a special campaign like Christmas or any specific campaign which is you want to switch over after a specific event like a Black Friday or anything like that, you can put that end date in it, so you don't need to worry about switching it off, because sometimes people forget, or over the Christmas holiday period nobody's in the office and you don't want the campaign to be running after Christmas or into the new year. So you can set up an end date. Now, you used to be able to take off the video partners on the display network previously, but not anymore. So Google have changed things around in the account, and this is one of the biggest changes which a lot of people are not happy about, because now you are being forced to show your ads on the display network. So what does that mean? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I think it's a bit of both, because you have less control over your campaigns. If you are just targeting certain placements on the YouTube channels or videos where you know your target audience is or are, then you can target, you're not able to do that anymore, because this will also show on other third-party websites or Google partner websites on the display network, where you also see the banner ads as well. Now, I was just surfing around, and I think it was CNN or some other websites, and all of a sudden I saw my video pop up on there, and I had never seen it before. So it was following me with my remarketing ads. So it can bring in more views from outside of YouTube, right? So you need to be careful as to where these ads are shown and keep a very close eye on it, because if you are wasting money on some placements, then you need to start excluding them. So, but we now don't have any options. In fact, Google might as well delete this box from here, because it just doesn't give you any options to uncheck any of these. Anyhow, it wasn't supposed to be a rant. It's just a fact that now we don't have, well, we have less control. Location, wherever you want to run your ad, whether you want to run it around a 5-mile radius. So for a dental clinic, it's usually local. It's not national, unless you are selling something, a cleaning kit or teeth whitening kit nationally, or maybe it's an international product you can sell. But for dental clinic who are looking to serve their local audiences, no more than 5-mile radius, because nobody's going to go to a dentist from far away. 10 miles, 15 miles, they're too far. They just want a local dentist. 5 mile is more than enough. Select your language, whichever is your local one. For me, it is English. We tend to keep it standard over here. You don't need to worry too much about it. If you want to be a bit more specific, I would take these ones. Select content types to exclude. Yes, I want to exclude these, because when somebody's watching a live stream like this one, they don't want to be disturbed by ads. They will keep on skipping it. So that's why I would take these out. Site link, add it, because it's going to help you as many as you can. You can use your product feed if you are an e-commerce site through a merchant center and run shopping ads on video with video on YouTube. So that's a really cool way. Not many people know how to do this, but for me, it's not we can't sell this as a product through the merchant center because we are not selling products. We are offering a service. Devices, you can either run on all three devices or now the TV as well, or you can select which ones you want. We as a business, we run separate campaigns on separate devices, so we split them out because mobile is going to eat up all the budget, and then the computer and the tablets don't get a look in. Usually we switch off tablets very quickly because the performance on tablets, as far as the conversion rate and the cost per conversion is very poor. Then you can skip the ad group and ad creation, or I mean, it says advanced, but it's fairly basic, and just create the campaign. But we're going to go through the ad group name. Now, what I want to do is segment these out. A lot of people, when I see ads in their account, they've thrown all sorts of targeting in the same ad group, right? Split them out so you can see what's happening, what's working, and what's not working. So we tend to keep, let's say, if it's an in-market audience, we'll name it something like this, and name of audience, which we will see in a minute. Okay. Demographics. Everybody who's got teeth need a dentist. So unless you want to take out the youngsters, whereas I mean, if it's an 18-year-old, most probably the parent may book their appointment to the dentist, so we can exclude this. But at least you've got the young adults in here as well, so I would leave it in for the time being. Then we go to the audience segments. It's all looking good. So you got your custom segments, your data, and the interest and detailed demo. All you would do is go into one of these, and let's say if it's a remarketing campaign, I want to show ads to anybody who has been to my website, I would then select this one, and whichever audience you want to select. I mean, we got loads of these, as these are all our test account, so it's got 0 in here, which is fine, but you need to have some audiences, so let's check this one as well. And then I'm going to name this as my remarketing all website visitors. Now, if I want to target someone who has viewed my video on YouTube, I will not put them in the same ad group. I will make a new ad group, which will be remarketing all video viewers. And then we will select that video viewer over here. Or if you want to go into custom segments, you can then go, if you've got any custom segments, like you've got competitors or the other dental clinic, you make a one for competitors, put all the URLs of other dentists in that audience, and then you can do it over there. You can create a new one. It will take you over to here, and then you can put in any people who searched any of these terms. So if somebody is searching for emergency dentist, I'll hit enter. Dentist near me. So these kind of search terms I can start putting in. And when you're making a custom segment, you then name it as the emergency dentist. This one is, and I'll add a few more, about 15 odd keywords in here. So don't select this one, because this is the long-term affinity audience, which it used to be custom affinity. This is custom. This is in-market audience, people who search for any of these terms on Google. So even if they haven't been on your website, they can be targeted. Or you can target by anybody who has been to your competitor. I'm just going to put it down over here. competitor.com. They will have some traffic, or some brands like Invisalign, or somewhere people are going to those for straightening the teeth or anything like that. You can target those, but then I would keep them in separate custom segments. I'm just showing you over here. Don't put them all together. If you are making a custom segment for emergency dentist, put 10, 15, or um, 24/7 dentist near me. Now, because my account hasn't got any URL, usually you will get ideas over here, and then you just select them and make a custom segment. So now what I've done is I've got remarketing, all website visitors, but I've got two targeting. Don't do that. I'm going to take this out. I just showed you how to do it. One ad group, one target. Keep it simple, and you will thank me for that later on, because it makes things super simple. And now you can use this. It doesn't, to be honest with you, make much of a difference, because it's only giving us an average of 20% more conversions. Although I say 20% is quite a big number, but I haven't seen anything not working when we uncheck this one. We usually keep it checked in. Then we go to our YouTube channel. You must have your video uploaded on YouTube to be able to create your video ad. Paste the video, put in your URL, your website.com, and in here, you put in the keywords, emergency dentist. You see now over here, it will show up over like that, emergency dentist. So it makes it a bit more relevant. It doesn't matter if you don't have a URL with the emergency dentist on your website. This is just for the display, and this is why it is called display URL. The final URL is where the traffic is going to go when somebody clicks on that ad. Call to action, you got quite a few over here, whichever is applicable to you or your business. I would say book now or learn more is a nice call to action, which I like, because you're not making anybody obligate, okay, shop now or buy now or something like that. These are a bit more stronger call to action. We just want to do learn more. It's fine. Then you have your headline, which is 15 characters long. Let's see if we can put in emergency dentist. No, it won't. So, dentist near me. Perfect. So that will show up on your ads, the call to action, like that. And the call to action, the headline, I should say, would be dentist near me, and the call to action would be the blue button, which is the learn more. Then you have your long headline. I'm just going to put these in as it is demonstrating, because my account is usually a link. This account is linked to my SF Digital. It's showing showing these descriptions for digital marketing. Anyhow, this is just for test. So you will have your long headline about dentist, and your description, which is 70 characters. Now, they are different character lengths for different campaigns. So whatever they are over here, you put them in. Let's go in here. You don't need to worry too much about the tracking template. This is for using advanced stuff. Don't let Google auto-generate your channel banner. Take some time. It takes 5 minutes in somewhere like Canva or Adobe Photoshop, create a companion banner of 300 by 60 pixels and upload them. So I probably have got something so like this. Just add a logo. It's fairly simple, because these banners will stay over here for a longer time, even once somebody has skipped the ad after 5 seconds. So you want to show your ad with the right banner at all times. And that is it. Name the ad whatever you want to call your name. I would recommend, in fact, I would highly recommend that you split test with a minimum of 3 videos per ad group. Don't just upload one video and start running ads, because the algorithm needs to work out which audience we are targeting works best with that video. So if you just got one, it's just going to look at one. If you got three, then it's going to look at all three and run ads. If you got five, and that would be the perfect number, or the ideal number, I should say, you um, you keep running those 5 campaigns or 5 ads, and then see which one is the winner and which ones are the losers. The ads which are losing, you keep pausing them, or the ones which are expensive, keep pausing them, so the winning ad keeps running more and more, and then your campaign optimizes even more. Okay, so that's how you set up your video campaign for any kind of business, but I've just shown you how to set this up for a dental clinic. Okay, I'm going to look at the comments and questions now. If you have any, then please put them on, and I'll try to do my best to answer them for you. Okay. I would also like to invite you for the free Facebook group, which is on screen at the bottom of the screen. Please join in and join the community. We've got over, I think, 250 people in there. So ask questions, help others, and learn more stuff. Okay, so where are we? Okay. Hi, Danish. Thank you for your comment. Sheikh Irfan, walaikum salam, my friend. Thank you for being here. And the next question is, when to use discovery campaign? So discovery campaigns are really good for the top of the funnel traffic. To get a conversion, first you need to know people to know you. If they know you, they may like you, and if they like you, they are going to trust you. So it's a 3-step process: know, like, and trust. If they don't know you, they are not aware of your brand, how will they like you? And if they don't like you, they're not going to trust you, and hence you won't get any conversions. So very few companies pay any attention to the top of the funnel traffic. All of them want to go at the bottom of the funnel. Oh, we need conversions, we need calls, we need sales. Well, that is going to happen once people are aware of you. Why do I go live stream at least twice a week right now? But when COVID started in the first year, we were doing live stream once a day, every weekday, 5 times a week. Is first of all to help everyone who we all were stuck, and we had not seen anything like it. And secondly, to get in front of my audience as much as I can. So discovery is where you can get in front of your audience at a fraction of the cost. Very few people do this, and I would highly recommend that you start doing it, because you are pixeling it. What you want to do is to, instead of cost per lead, we are looking at cost per pixel. And if you can pixel them into viewing your video, so anyone who is watching or viewing this video right now, they're getting pixeled. I can go after you or follow up with my remarketing campaigns to anyone who has viewed my videos, right? Or anyone who has been to my landing page or website, I can remarket to them. So that is the sole purpose of this discovery, as the name said is discovery. You get discovered, and then you are pushing them further and further down the funnel. You got to get them into the funnel first. So that's why the discovery, I love these discovery campaigns. They are really, really good. So don't say, oh, I spent $100 and I've got zero conversions. They are not meant for that. You got to look at the cost per pixel. That's what we look at, is how much is costing us to pixel somebody. Ashok Bharati, thank you for your session. You're most welcome, and thanks for being here. What is the minimum budget for YouTube ads? It really depends on how many campaigns you are running at the same time. So the way we run it is we will have at least 5 to 10 campaigns running. So one campaign, one ad group, one targeting, and 5 ads, 3 to 5 ads, right? We might have 10, we might have 20 campaigns running at the same time. But when we start and the account has got zero data in it, we start with a small number, which is about $10 or equivalent per day. And the reason we start small is the first 4-5 days is going to go into the learning mode because of the max conversions bidding strategy, right? I don't want to be spending $50 and let the algorithm work out, and after 5 days we've spent $250 and we don't know what the hell has happened. So start with bare minimum. If you're comfortable with $5, start 5. Let it run, but don't stop after 2-3 days, because the algorithm is learning. After 5 days or so, you can start to see how it is working or not working. So those campaigns usually we start switching them off after day 7, when they've spent $60-70 or so, and they are not within our KPIs. And it could be whatever, we're looking at conversions, we're looking at clicks, we are looking at sales, or whatever it may be. If they are not within our KPI, we start switching them off. So the expensive ones or the non-performing ones get switched off. That budget gets put into our performing ones, because if I run 10, I know 3 or 4 will start to convert at a good price. Most of them will not work. But you've got to test it. You can't just run with 3 and expect all 3 to perform right from day one. So the ones which are not working, switch them off, put more budget, keep, as the every day goes by and they're performing, converting within your KPIs, keep increasing it by 20%. Don't go from $10 a day to $300 a day. The algorithm is going to again go into the learning mode. Start increasing incrementally, about 15 to 20%. That's what we found the sweet spot to be. Quite often you will get pressure from the clients. Oh, let's increase the budget quickly because we're getting sales or leads. Well, they need to be patient. Otherwise, the campaigns might stop working. So hope that helps. Hi, Hassanul. How to get perfect keyword for my search campaigns? Go to keyword tool in the Google Ads, search for your keywords, and then look at which ones are the most relevant. The perfect keyword is a keyword which has got intent in it. If somebody is looking for, let's say, how to make a pizza, there's no intent to buy the pizza if you are a pizza delivery restaurant or a restaurant, right? But if I look at pizza restaurant near me or pizza delivery near me, these are a lot better keywords for me compared to how to make a pizza, or why is pizza round and not square. There's no intent. These are what we call the um, there's no commercial value in it. People are looking to learn, right? And there will be lots of different keywords like these. So you got to have keywords which has got intent, and then they will convert. And the reason why some keywords are more expensive than the cheap ones is because of this. The keywords are converting, and you want to go after the converting keywords. I see a lot of agencies and freelancers, and they tell the clients, "Oh yeah, we'll get the cheapest keywords." It'll have the worst performance and the worst conversion rate. So they are cheap for a reason. So don't go after the cheapest keyword. Go after the best or the most relevant keyword, which is best for your clients or for yourself. And you will find that they perform a lot better. You're most welcome, Danish. Thanks for being here. And thank you, most welcome as well, Ashok. Okay. How to optimize performance max campaigns? Great question. And more people are asking about this now because Google is taking all the controls away from us. Just like I said earlier on, now we are not unable to exclude the Google display network from showing our video ads. You have got to run with it and live with it. PMAX is going to eat up everything right now. It is performing as well for us, for a lot of our clients, but then all the other campaigns are suffering because it gets all the conversions and the credit. The way we are organizing and setting up the performance max is what they call it, they keep bringing out these new terms. Instead of ad group, they've got this ads, not ad set. Well, whatever it is slipping my mind right now. But instead of um, multiple targeting in that ad group, you just have one targeting per campaign. One campaign, one ad group, or whatever it is called. It's not called ad set. It's bugging me now. Or what's it called? If you guys know, put it in the chat. Um, uh, asset group is called. So one campaign, one asset group, and one audience or one targeting. That's it. And that's all we do. And then we will have multiple campaigns running. But you can't do much with optimization. The only optimization you can do is you got your audience, you got your ads, change the ads. If that message is not resonating with that audience, you got to change the ads. Otherwise, other than that, there is nothing much to do. It's pretty much a hands-free campaigns like smart shopping. It will do its thing. It will get the conversions, and as long as you're getting a good ROI or ROAS, then you keep on scaling it. Do you take on new clients? Yes, we are in the business to get new clients all the time. Yes, absolutely. We take on. Again, we don't or we can't work with everybody. We got to be a good fit for each other, and that's how a partnership works. So by all means, give us a shout, an email through our website, and we schedule a call and see how we can work together. Good. I think I've covered all the questions. So thank you so much for being here, and apologies for the late reschedule of this session, but at least it's done and dusted. I didn't want to cancel it, so it won't be. I don't like canceling things. Okay, so the next one is on Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock. It is at the same regular time. So till then, stay safe, and by all means, join in our. Where is our? I'll give you the website address first. So the last person who was at 3D wall panels, you can go to sfdigital.co.uk and then submit a form from there, and somebody will get in touch with you. And also, please join in over at our Facebook group. We're building up a nice little community, very engaging. People are asking lots of questions in there, and you learn a lot more just by seeing what others are asking. And if you can help them, do help them. If you have a problem, ask a question in there. I'm also in there regularly replying to questions as well. So I think that's it. Just one final look. I've got a couple of comments popping in here. Hassanul, I think you have a great experience on Google Ads. Yes, I've been doing Google Ads for, I think it's 8-9 years now. So yeah, you can say I've got a fair few years behind me, and all the white hair, or the no hair actually. Thanks, I'll mail you. And last one, Danish, thanks for being here as well. So okay, let's switch this off now and get back to work. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.